Hello again, everyone. Another What Are You Doing Thursday with this week's guest, Felicia Joyner. Welcome, Felicia.
Thank you, Ambassador Harry. So happy to be here.
I'm happy you're here. And ladies and gentlemen, so are you. This is going to be a great recording. So listen up. Here we go. Felicia Joyner, what are you doing?
Ambassador Terry, I am into vibe coding. Now, a lot of people are afraid of AI and its impact on our worlds. But I'll have to tell you that entrepreneurs, executives, business people will love vibe coding. It used to be you had to spend time in school learning how to use Visual Basic or program in C or Python. That's not necessary anymore. We're bringing code and apps closer to the business. If you've got an idea to improve processes, solve a problem at work, you're that much closer to solving it because you don't need developers in between to get what you need. Vibe coding is where you just speak to AI and tell it what the business problem is and tell it what your idea is. For example, one of my clients wanted a memoir app. They had tried many ways to get information from their grandmother or their parents, and they were too busy to write things down in journals. But instead, we developed an app that just allows people to talk, tell their stories. They get prompts, and now we have an app featured by AI to create these memoirs. Another one of my clients is a brand strategist, and she wanted an app to accelerate the process of brand strategy. And she's working on that app herself. I showed her how to use vibe coding. She's a marketing person, she's a business person, and she's making her own app without any code, just talking to AI. Now, a lot of people are afraid of AI, but this is definitely the wave of the future. And every day, thousands of techies are being laid off from jobs. If we have vibe coding, we can become our own employer. We can make our own apps. We can create our own income without having to have an employer. Or if we do want to work, there's many employers who are looking for people who have AI skills. So vibe coding is definitely the way to go. People are being paid very good money to be able to teach AI how to work and to translate what's going on in the real world business problems into technical solutions.
That's lovely. And, I'm a big proponent of AI. It is a tool. It's not a take over the earth thing. Like
Right.
you watch on films for sci-fi and that kind of stuff. It's a tool. I use it. I
Hmm.
don't use it exclusively, but it's
Hmm.
my backup. It's my check,
Right.
right?
Right.
And sometimes I'll take everything that AI gives me, and sometimes I take nothing.
Yes.
Just depends, right?
Yes. Yes.
Because it is, in fact, a tool.
Hmm.
So tell us more about your app. It's so intriguing. I just think it's
Okay.
so cool.
Well, one of the apps started out because when my grandmother passed, she had a prize-winning fudge recipe. Used to win the fairs in the Mississippi where she was from all the time. When she passed, it was written on the back of a brown paper napkin, and it was thrown in the trash along with many other things in her home. I never got to know my paternal grandfather. He was a railroad man. I hear he was a porter on the railroad. And I asked one of my cousins, "Did you know him?" And he didn't know him either because he'd moved to Chicago and we never got a chance to meet him. So, this is a way of capturing our stories for memoirs. And I know my children have been asking me, "Mom, write down your stories." Now, they've given me several books and I haven't done it. So, I built the app. So, this way I can just talk. And one morning I went through the 20 prompts and then I have a memoir already ready. And as time goes on, I can add stories, add more information to it. And I'm working on now getting it so that we could actually print out and have a coffee table version to send to family and friends. So that's a one fun thing there for that app there. Another app I'm working on and have built is for people who are entrepreneurs. Do you do any social media posts?
Ooh, yeah, yes.
Yes, a lot of work to get those things together. And so I've built an app that takes your ideas, takes input about who you are, who your target audience is, and then you say, I want you to create me posts for LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And
Wonderful,
it writes
wonderful.
in your style.
How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Did I say this was going to be cool or not? Thank you so much, Felicia, for hopping on here with us. And, reach out, put some comments in here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be here to watch for them. Okay, bye for now.
Bye for now.